The next Encounter is third game in the series. It is weird to find it out after all these years, as I grew up playing the PC games. Once again you were given an arsenal of weapons to wipe out all the enemies that spawn after a room after another. This being a console exclusive felt weird, especially as it is from the PS2 era's first-person shooter controls. This is handled well, as there is a good amount of auto-targeting on weapons. It does not hold up as well as the first and second Encounter, but it is totally worth a play. Score is good 7 out of 10, and here's why. Again, the game takes place with our time-traveling hero Sam and again forces of evil that populate the different eras. You move in Asia, Atlantis, few other areas, and finally a spacecraft. These places vary a lot from each other, and for the time being the graphics are rather good. A lot of enemies are modified variations of the previous games, functioning the same. Few guns have secondary ammunition and fire modes which modify and add to the arsenal. For example, minigun with heat-seeking ammunition is something that I didn't expect to see anywhere. Only thing is that the game doesn't carry the ammunition to the next level, so rather spent it when you receive it. This was a huge dislike of mine, as I do like to spare the good ammunition on harder enemies and situations in all games. Shoot, run, shoot, run. That's the game in a nutshell. Few jokes thrown here and there over the story, which is non-existent or at least as bad. These games are never known for their stories. A car has been added to the game and its controls are horrible, but when you are just driving it on planes it doesn't bother really. Controls are the usual PS2 era horrible first-person shooter aiming. Other than that, they work great. As I mentioned, the aiming isn't a problem here, as your aim locks to the closest enemy around the center of a screen. This is probably the greatest invention for this game to work on a console of that time. No reason to speak about AI, as there is none. Enemies spawn, run towards you or shoot. Sometimes they get stuck on this simple environment as they can't navigate to you around a corner. Not a biggie in a game like this. Textures and models are rather low poly, but this is to keep the frame rate solid and high. I played this on an emulator on a powerful PC, so I upscaled the resolution and visuals and it did look a lot sharper. If you are familiar with the series, you know what you are getting into, and I'm pretty sure this review gave you a good idea if you are not familiar.
Dragons sure come with more accessories than they used to.